National Broadcast System, directly from Hjalmar Johansen, with Adrian Grana and Kim Skog. Okay, Adrian, what is today's episode about?
Today's episode, we're going to talk about an episode that happened on me and Kim's journey, and it's actually not that long ago, yeah?
No, it's not that long ago. The episode name is Sharpshooter.
Yeah.
Give a bit of the backstory of the story today, Adrian.
Yeah, well, it has a backstory a long time before that, actually, but as you know, I've been bathing in Langesund and in Skjølnes and in Kragerø and now in Fritidsparken together with Kim. And when we were bathing in Langesund and in Kragerø, we had this friend of ours who was on the bathing, yeah?
Yeah, that's true. We just call him Agent Holm, yeah?
Yeah.
So he was going to participate. We were so lucky that we are going to have an ending trip together with your class, yeah?
Yeah.
And where was that trip going?
That trip was going to Kroken, yeah?
Kroken, that was a beautiful place down in Drangedal.
Yeah, because after the pandemic lockdown in March of 2020, the whole bathing stuff just went in the trash, to say it like that, and there were no other bathing sessions with me and Kim and Adrian Torm. So after that, the swimming dream team, as we called it, that really wasn't active, yeah?
No, we had a breakup for a longer period, and that was so sad. So when we heard about that, we're going on this ending trip to Kroken,
Yeah.
on this sharpshooting lane, together with the shooting club down there.
Yeah.
And we were also gonna have spend one night down there.
Yeah, we were asking Adrian Torm if he would like to go, because we have always wanted a reunion with the swimming dream team as always. So we asked him, and he would like to go there. So
That was so cool, yeah.
yeah,
So we packed up the car in Drangedal. Adrian and me packed the car with mattresses, sleeping bags, and Agent Horn, he was driving together with the bus with the other pupils.
yeah, but he actually sat in the front seat next to you, driving on the last piece down to Kroken, because we were driving wrong.
Yeah, I took a wrong turn down there. I was not so known in that area, so that's another story.
Yeah.
But I remember it as it was yesterday, Adrian, when we were packing up the Mercedes Vito home in your garden, and we were ready, and we started to drive, and we did not listen to Justin Bieber in that car.
No, we listened to the Motorhead album called Gasmatron in full speed, yeah?
Yeah, and I saw people, they were watching at us because they just heard Lemmy Kilmister all over the speakers, and we were driving with the windows open, and you were sitting there, vroom, 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 you were going hard, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And finally we arrived down in Kroken, after I was on a good way to Gjerstad, actually. Yeah. But then I had to turn around and take a phone call, and luckily Agent Holm met us. And you must talk to this one and don't get too much away from it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we settled in at this place.
Yeah.
And that was and the other pupils, they were sleeping outside in tents, but we were so lucky that we could
sleep indoors at this clubhouse there.
Yeah, that was cool. That was really cool. And I remember you had this mattress that we could blow up, but you thought it was a bit shaky, so you were
Yeah,
a bit.
because my mother had borrowed it from one of her friends, so she brought that mattress with us. So, but I thought it was a bit shaky, so I had to lie on the stomach the whole night because it was so shaky when I was laying on the back. So I did not get panic while I was lying on the stomach. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you got a bit scared. Oh, Kimmy, I have to take your mattress and you can take this one, and
Yeah.
because you were a bit, it was a bit unstable, yeah.
Yeah. But if I had been laying on the ground, I would have probably gotten pain in my back. Yeah, because
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
when you stood up from the ground after sleeping there for 10 hours, you were noticing it in your back. Yeah.
I was a bit stiff, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we had some good activities down at in Kroken there. We were doing some really magnificent barbecuing,
Yeah.
and your mother and father had sent with you so much good snacks and
Sausages and burgers. And,
yeah, you had it all as usual.
yeah.
Yeah, full plate. Yeah.
Cheese sausages, which I've been eating very much of when I've been together with you.
Yeah, you like your
And,
cheese sausages.
and most often I wouldn't share that with you. Yeah.
No, you're a bit. You don't want to share so much with me. That's okay. I, uh, I will survive, man.
Yeah.
Okay, we did.
Hopefully.
We did some good eating. Had a good time. Much laughing. And then the activities were starting. I remember we took one trip with your tracks machine down to this lake close to where we were there,
Yeah.
and we're down in Kroken where it has been some parties earlier. But then the magic was starting to happen
Yeah.
because all the other pupils, they were gonna shoot with a shotgun
Yeah.
on this. Flying saucers, we can call them. Then you got this machine that you're throwing out these clay bricks, and you're gonna shoot with this shotgun. And we were standing there, and you were sitting in a wheelchair, and you got a bit problem with your one hand there.
Yeah. So I was a bit worried about how I'm gonna fix the grip on the gun with my left hand. Yeah.
Yeah, on the shotgun.
Yeah.
And you started to say, "Hey Kim, I think actually I would like to try." And you had a bit experience from shooting from before.
Yeah, because the first time I was shooting, that was in confirmation to my cousin 3 4 years ago, and my father actually does have that shooting on the tape actually. So,
That's cool.
but
That's
that was with an air gun, yeah.
That was with our air gun. But this was the real deal.
Yeah.
A 12 gauge shotgun.
Yeah.
And I remember when you told me, "Hey Kim, I think it looks really exciting," and I talked to this nice guy that was in charge of this shooting lane.
Yeah, and the shooting, the guy who was responsible for the guy that was responsible for the shooting. That's actually an old classmate of my father. Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was really nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I asked him if it was possibilities that a CP boy with a bit trouble with his left hand could do this.
Yeah.
And he said, "Of course, we're gonna fix that."
Yeah.
And all the other pupils, they were finished with the shooting. And then Mr. Adrian Grana was entering the scene, yeah?
Yeah, because I was a bit scared when you told me about, or I wasn't scared, I was a little nervous to say like that when you told me about that I was gonna shoot. Yeah.
I remember that, Adrian, because also remember then you wanted to back up. You started, no, I can't do it, I can't do it. And then I had to push you a bit. I said, "Come on, man, you can do it. You fix everything, yeah?"
But the reason why I was nervous was that when you shoot with a shotgun, when the bullet is hitting, you always get this
Rekyl is the name in Norwegian. I
yeah.
don't quite know the name in English. Yeah, you were a bit scared of that backfiring advice on the shotgun, yeah?
Yeah.
But you worked with yourself and you managed to go for it, yeah?
Yeah, so because the back feeling of the shotgun and the shooting in my shoulder, yeah, that was what I was a bit nervous for, yeah. So
And I remember we got on the shooting range there. You drove in with your electrical vehicle.
yeah,
You got the shotgun in your hand and you fired.
yeah,
And then how many rounds did you shoot up, Adrian?
I must have been I don't know, maybe
10 rounds,
10
man.
rounds. Yeah.
And then we pulled it even further. You were shooting the first shot. You were like this. Pooh, oh, you were a bit shocked, and you also thought it was really cool.
Yeah.
But then they started, and they wanted to push you even further, and they were going to start to throw those clay bricks. And I remember all the pupils were standing behind on the shooting range, and he threw out one, and you missed it, and he threw out another one, and you missed it. But then, out of the clear blue sky, you just follow that clay brick, and you hit it, and the response was enormous. All the pupils, all the teachers was just standing there and clapping their hands and just saying, Adrian, Adrian. And you were so proud, man.
Yeah, it was like when Norway beat Brazil in football in way back in 1998. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a really cool experience. I was so proud of you and I saw it on you. You were just firing up. You were so glad and satisfied, yeah?
Yeah, but and then after I was shooting, I was taking another trip with my tracks with Agent Torm to watch the nature of Kroken, and then we were talking to the principal of the school, and we were having a long conversation with him, and we were we were sitting on the balcony, and then after 1 or 2 hours in the balcony, we went to sleep. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really nice trip. We really enjoyed it so much.
Yeah, and but I couldn't believe my eyes when we were sleeping because Agent Horn was snoring right away. Yeah.
Yeah, he fell asleep immediately. I thought he was kidding with us. He just put his head down on the pillow and ping. And I watched you, and is this for real? But it actually was, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mr. Sharpshooter, Adrian Grana, everything is possible. You just have to push yourself and try.
Yeah, because nothing is impossible, but what is impossible just takes a little bit longer time. Yeah.
It's just that we say over and out.